Hey guys, welcome back and good evening. Today we are going to recall our childhood because it's 31st. So let's make something classic bournvita cupcake. Yes, you heard me right. So let's begin. So for the cupcakes we are gonna add half cup of flour. It's all-purpose flour. Half cup of sugar, less 2 tablespoon. Half tablespoon of baking soda and 1/4 tablespoon of baking powder. And now I would like to add cocoa powder. It's dark cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon. It's an optional, but if you like it, so you may add it. Now I will add our main ingredient. It's bournvita. I have added 4 tablespoons of bournvita and I have grind into a powder. If you want chunks into it, then you may add directly into a mixing bowl. I have already swift my all the dry ingredients. So now let's mix it. Now let's add 2 tablespoons of butter. You may also use oil if you don't like butter. Now I am adding half cup of milk and buttermilk. I have mixed both of it. Milk and buttermilk are in the same proportion. So now let's mix it. See the consistency? The batter should be thick. Now I am having a mini cupcakes mold. If you have a big cupcake mold, you can use that. And you may see it, I have attached a butter paper into it. I have greased the mold with the butter and then I have dusted with the flour. Now I will add 1 tablespoon of each. Now I am going to bake this. See, I have added the salt into a steel pot. It's a big vessel and I have even placed the stand into it. Now I will keep my mold. If you want, you may bake in the oven, but I am baking on a gas. You may use the cooker if you have it. Bake this for 15 to 20 minutes on a medium high heat. Now let's make our whipped cream frosting. So I have already whipped my whipped cream. You may check my mousse cake video how to whipped cream, and I have already divided into 2 portions, and I have already melted the dark chocolate by double boiler system. You may also melt in an oven. So now let's mix this dark chocolate into our whipped cream. I'm going to use the 2 shades of whipped cream frosting. It's like one is white chocolate whipped cream and another one is the dark chocolate whipped cream. So now let's mix this well. If you don't have a dark chocolate at your place, so you may just melt some dairy milk, which is available easily in the market, and just add some cocoa powder into it and your dark chocolate is ready. So now our whipped cream is ready. You may see the color. So now let's make our chocolate sauce. Now let's add milk into a remaining dark chocolate. If you think your consistency of a dark chocolate sauce is thick, so you may melt again by double boiler system. Now my chocolate sauce has been ready. Now let's check out how our cupcakes are being baked, and yes, it is baked perfectly. It's looking so cute. Actually, my little bit of cupcakes were not baked properly, so I just made balls out of it because I don't want to waste it. It's an option, it's just for decoration purpose. So now let's begin. I have already filled my piping bag with half dark chocolate and half with my white chocolate whipped cream. Now if you don't have a piping bag, you may use any kind of a plastic bags available at your place. So now let's begin with our decoration. It's not necessary to make any kind of a perfect shape on your cupcakes. You are free to do any kind of shapes on it. Now I'm just covering the small balls which I made. I'm just covering the small balls into a crushed dark chocolate, and I'm just placing on my mini cupcakes. Now we will decorate with our chocolate sauce which we already made earlier. Now I'm just going to put some grated dark chocolate. It's an optional. Let's look good. Now our cupcakes are been ready. Enjoy with your family. Happy New Year.